Hi everyone, good evening. I think I'm having a bad hair day. How are you all? And welcome to my live after 5 here. I am here in Anrang on the way home. It's beautiful, isn't it? Gorgeous. This evening I want to chat to you about a conversation that I had with the seller today. Somebody who is looking to sell their home in West Waterford, and I was asking them what was their forward on plan. What are you planning to do when you sell your home? So for the purposes of confidentiality, I'm going to call this lady Mary, and Mary said to me, Regina, we're going to sell the house. We know it's a great time to sell. The market's really strong and we're going to wait 2 years to buy. And I said, where are you going to live in the meantime? We'll probably rent. And I said, may I ask why you'd wait 2 years to buy? And Mary said, because we believe that the price of property will drop in 2 years. And I said, why do you say that? Well, we've heard property prices are going to drop. Now, I'm no voyeurist, and I certainly cannot predict, just waving at someone on the road there, I cannot predict what's going to happen. Nobody can, not even these brilliant economists. But I'm just thinking logically, we're in a marketplace, right, where prices are very strong, and obviously prices are different depending on the location. More further rural properties aren't as in demand as more, I suppose, urban locations. Properties with sea views and coastal locations are getting bananas prices, so they have got huge demand. But our property price is going to drop in 2 years. I can't see it happening. I do think prices will stabilise. I think that will happen. The more stock that comes on, the more choice the buyers have, the more properties that are built, that will stabilise the market. And look, there's so many volatility in the world, it's hard to know. Would we have ever imagined that prices would rocket as a result of COVID? That people could now live in a location that they would never have considered before? That, like, you know, somebody in Dublin is now imagining is going to live in Dungarvan because they can work remotely. Everything has changed, and so much actually for the better. So my advice to Mary was, when you're ready to go to market, we'll put the house on the market, but I think you should be looking right now for property to buy. I'd be actually of the view in 2 years the price of her new home will be more expensive than it is today. And then if she's going to rent for 2 years, she's spending more money. That's my thoughts. What do I know? I'm just an agent. But I'm not an economist, I'm not a voyaurist, but that is my absolute 100% gut. Now, there are properties selling very quickly and with loads of interest. But if a property isn't selling so quick, sometimes it's down to the pricing strategy. And even though the market's really strong, it is dangerous to overprice the property because it will sit on the market and go stale. And when we value properties, we look at comparable evidence and what is sold. But it doesn't necessarily sell for the price that you're advertising. We're finding that in a lot of cases, the property is selling for, in some cases, a little bit more than the guide price, and in some cases, substantially over the guide price. There are a lot of variables, and it depends on the property, it depends on the location. And they say the 3 most important things are location, location, location. And for some people, they want coastal, some want city centre, some want urban, some want rural. It just depends. So I hope you found that helpful. So pricing is really important. Understanding why you're pricing a property, what property is sold in the area, that you could compare somewhat, okay? And if there's enough interest and you draw people through, then you should be achieving the very best price that your property is worth, because the market decides the price. Okay, I hope you all have a lovely evening. Okay, and thank you very much to all of you, including my very good friend David Rogers, for joining, and thank you Marie and everybody else. Have a lovely evening, have a great weekend, stay safe, slán go fóill.